More winning for the Trump economy. Small business optimism setting a new record.
Businesses across America, delivery businesses, pizza, etc., they get a windfall from sharply lower gas prices.
Stuart, let's go from small business to big business.
Amazon, Northern Virginia, and here in New York, right outside of the city in Long Island City, building 2 new facilities.
Yes, they're coming to New York City, 25,000 jobs, a couple of $1 billion worth of investments, and it's a real interesting debate going on here. Did New York City give away too much to attract a very wealthy company?
They gave away a lot.
They gave away a lot. $1.7 billion worth of tax breaks, hundreds of millions more coming from the city. Amazon does not have to build new housing. They don't have to employ locals, and they're going to get a helicopter pad for Jeff Bezos to land on it. I mean, how about that?
He needs one, and he could never afford it on his own. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a Democratic superstar, says this, and she's from Queens. Amazon is a billion-dollar company that the idea that it will receive hundreds of millions of dollars in tax breaks at a time when our subway is crumbling and our communities need more investment, not less, is extremely concerning to residents here.
Look, the young lady does not understand growth. You've got to grow a business. She doesn't understand growing a business. You've got to put money in to get money out.
And some of the money does go to infrastructure, right?
Oh, absolutely it does. Infrastructure. I think they're building a new high school.
They're going to build a new school. But the price per job is something like $48,000 per job that New York is giving up in tax breaks.
Actually, it's $61,000 per job in New York City, which is a very stiff price. I think it's worth it. Because to bring in a company like that, with all that money and jobs...
How can you say no to a company like that?
Are you going to say no? Go someplace else?
So if they're giving up $60,000 per employee, what does the average employee make there?
I don't know. I simply don't know what kind of employees they're going to be. I don't know the answer.
I do know this. We did get bad news. The U.S. budget deficit grew at $100.5 billion, up 62% from 2017 in October. We got to get a hold of this spending. Don't you agree?
You're going off at a tangent here, aren't you?
No,
go at me on the deficit.
No, but part of the formula is the deficit.
Okay, well, listen to this. You wait until the first quarter of next year, like April 15th. The 1%ers, and lots of them, who live in high-tax states, they won't be getting a tax refund like they used to. They may be paying more in tax. You just wait for the first quarter of next year. The inflow of money to the Treasury is going to be much bigger than you think, and that will tamp down on the deficit.
All right.
You heard it here first.
All right.
You did indeed.
And we're going to hear more about it on Varney and Company.
You most certainly are.
Thank you, Stuart. All right.